Welcome to Digimon.
Hello and welcome to Digimon and welcome to another video. If you're liking this sort of content, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and ding that notification bell so you're not missing out on any of the latest content. Now, you'll notice instead of just doing a normal deck profile today, I am in DCGO. This is because we've had a few requests for gameplay, so I thought we'd do a quick blitz of the deck in question and then go into some gameplay. I won't be doing this for every video ever because A, I was running out of ideas when I was doing profiles and gameplay videos all in one last year, and I don't like running out of ideas, it stresses me out. And two, time is not always my friend. Me and time, we're on speaking terms, but we do not have a habit of getting along. Anyways, this is Marsmon. Now, Marsmon you will know on the channel if you are a long-time viewer. If you're new to the channel, I'll give you a little bit of backstory. But Marsmon is a deck that I play quite often in our Jank Tank series. It was, in fact, the winner of our third Jank Tank series. And I also played it in our Champions Tournament last month. It didn't do particularly well in the Champions Tourney. Spoilers. But that was less on the fault of the deck and more on the fault of me, because I misplayed in a game where I could have won, which was really annoying. Again, spoilers. But, you know, this is the deck, and this is what I came up with. I was cooking this up for ages, because I was trying to think of what archetypes could work really well with Marsmon, and Marsmon is the god of war, so why not use a bunch of weapons? That seemed logical. So, but anyways, this is the deck. We've got 4 copies of Sakutomon as our egg from EX06. So this is when an effect places a card with a Legend Arms trait in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, gain 1 memory. So whenever we're putting our Legend Arms Digimon underneath, we gain a memory, making it a little bit cheaper to do so. Also, just a little kind of FYI, the little like subscribe thing I did at the beginning of the video, just a premise on that. Marsmon's not exactly a hot topic during EX8, so every little helps if you could give this as much love as you can, because the algorithm may not love me for doing this video, and all of us YouTube content creators seek the algorithm's approval at every given moment. Anyways, back to the deck. So we've got Zubamon is our first rookie. We've got 4 copies of this guy. By paying 1 cost, it's got a hand main effect. So by paying 1 cost and placing this card as one of your Legend Arms trait or one of your level 3 Digimon's bottom Digivolution cards, that Digimon gets plus 4,000 DP for the turn, which is really cool. You get a massive DP boost from doing that, which couples with its inheritable of 2,000 DP. So technically, you're actually giving your Digimon a 6,000 DP boost. Ignore my keyboard and mouse randomly deciding to to disconnect. I may have to reconnect those. Anyways, it also has a your turn effect of when an effect adds to this Digimon's Digivolution cards, draw 1 card. So super simple. Then going on to our other rookies, we've got 4 copies of the Biomon from BT15. You trash a Digimon, there it goes again, a Digimon card with avian, bird, beast, animal, or sovereign other than sea animal and one of its traits in your hand. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, add 1 red card among them to the hand, and return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Inheritable effect, when it... I'll be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Basically, my KVM switch that I use to switch between my desktop and my laptop for work, for some strange reason, it does not like my desktop, like at all. It's fine with my laptop, it's on good speaking terms, but my desktop, not a fan. Anyways, the inheritable effect of Biomon. When a card is removed from your opponent's security stack, gain 1 memory. That works really well with Marsmon because of some of our inheritable effects, so really, really good. We've also got 2 copies of the Biomon from BT11. I used to play Spartamon in this to give me another Legend Arms, but I just found it didn't really come up enough. I mean, it was kind of useful in getting rid of memory gate floodgates, which can harm this deck incredibly. But ultimately I decided on the Biomon because it does help us with searching out more stuff and gives us an on-deletion effect if any of our stuff dies. So, not too bad. And then the last 2 rookies we've got are Gotsumon and Shamanmon, both just floodgates in their own right. Players can't play Digimon effects with the Gotsumon, and your opponent can't gain memory other than by Tamer effects with the Shamanmon. So you know, pretty handy in certain matchups. Then going into our level 4s, the first we'll go into is the Digimon, another Legend Arms guy. By paying 1 cost and placing this card as one of your Legend Arms trait or one of your level 4 Digimon's bottom Digivolution cards, that Digimon gains 4000 DP for the turn. Again, has a 2000 DP inheritable just like the Zubamon does, so that is basically a 6k boost. But more importantly, he's the first of these Legend Arms ones that has a Your Turn effect of when the effect adds cards to this Digimon's Digivolution cards, this Digimon gains Raid and Piercing. Now, Raid is not that important because Marsmon has Raid anyway. He was, in fact, the first level 6 to have Raid in the game. However, Piercing is really important because all of a sudden now your checks actually do checks. When you're doing your Raid, you actually get to do a check with your attack. So, pretty damn good. Then our other level 4s are 4 copies of the Birdramon. Return a red Digimon card with avian, bird, beast, animal, or sovereign other than sea animal in one of its traits from your trash to the hand. So it helps you with just kind of getting some pieces back, especially if you've put them in the trash because of your Biamon. Then we also has that same when a card is removed from your opponent's security stack, gain 1 memory effect. And then we've got 1 copy of Saberdramon, just because it has Raid, it has Retaliation, and has a non-deletion effect, which is really good. Return 1 red or purple Digimon card from your trash to the hand, and that just works really well. Going into level 5s now, we've got 4 copies of the Grap Leomon from BT11. So we're finally actually playing Marsmon cards. We're not playing any Grizzlymons or Bearmons from this set, but the Grap Leomon is cool because it has the Raid, so it can do your Raid shenanigans, and if you manage to boost it up, 7k going up by 6k to 13 is not bad. But the more important thing about it is the inheritable. So when this Digimon's attack target is switched, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack, which is so good. The moment we do our Raid, or if we get blocked, we trash a security. Ace. Brilliant. Then, along the same lines, we have Duramon, who is basically just the Grap Leomon but retrained. It's quite funny. So he has the same hand. He has another hand main effect. So by paying 2 cost and placing this card as one of your Legend Arms trait or one of your level 5 Digimon's bottom Digivolution card, this Digimon gains security attack +1 for the turn. So you do that. You put it under one of your Legend Arms things to give yourself the piercing and security attack +1. Really good. Then also has that same Your Turn. When the fact adds to this Digimon's Digivolution cards, this Digimon gains Raid and Piercing for the turn. And then has the same inheritable as Grap Leomon, with when this Digimon's attack target is switched, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. So it means if you've got the Grap Leomon and the Duramon, or 2 Duramons, and you do your Raid to swing, you then trash 2 security, which is really good. Security attack +1 and Piercing as well. That's 4 checks in of its own, which is really nice. Then onto the main man himself, Marsmon from BC11. He's got Raid. He has a when Digivolving of Blitz. So if you pass turn by Digivolving into him, no worries, you attack anyway. Then he's got a Your Turn effect, which is actually still really good. Which is when one of your Digimon's attack target is switched, you unsuspend this Digimon and gain 1 memory for each red tamer you have in play. If you've managed to chip off 1 security, that means, and Marsmon manages to pass turn back to you after you go into him, you can just finish the game just with Marsmon at that point. If you don't, then we've got a level 7 that we can Digivolve on top of it that can help us do that final check. So Marsmon is great, really fun card, and that memory gain can work really well. Especially because we've got stuff like the Biamon and the Birdramon. He can gain us memory, and they can gain us memory. So you can basically, with the right setup, just play him out for his cost. Just buy back his cost essentially, which is really nice. Then we've got the Durandamon from EX06. I used to play 2 copies of this, but went down to 1. By paying 3 cost and placing this card as one of your Legend Arms trait or one of your level 6 Digimon's bottom Digivolution cards, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as that Digimon. And that effect is where I misplayed in the Champions match. I had the opportunity to blow up the Digimon I was up against, but I didn't add it to my hand and thus couldn't do it, which was really annoying, and I should have. But he's also got when Digivolving effect of one of your Digimon may attack, so it doesn't even have to be him, it could be something else. And then he also gives Piercing as an inheritable anyway, so after you've done all of your Legend Arms shenanigans, if you don't have the Piercing anymore, you can put the Durandamon underneath so you've got the Piercing again. He's also got, while this Digimon is Ragnar Lordmon, you don't affect security effects, but Ragnar's not here. Then one of as well, because I wanted to try him out, and this is obviously an update since the Champions Tournament, is Dynasmon Ace. Now, he's not a vaccine, so you can't add him off your BT11, which is why I'm considering possibly taking him out. But he's got Raid, which works, obviously, with the vast majority of our strategy. On play when digivolving, when attacking, effect, with not once per turn, by the way. By trashing your top security card, and one of your opponent's Digimon gets -6 until the end of the turn. And then all turns effect, while you have 3 or fewer security cards, this Digimon gains blocker and gets 4000 DP. So, like I say, it might be something I take out, something I'm just trying for the minute. But still pretty cool, and gives us a ace option that also has Raid and can take advantage of all of our inheritables, which is really nice. Then going to level 7s, we've got 1 copy of Gallantmon Crimson mode, just in here to help us with removal. Delete up to 15,000 DP total worth of your opponent's Digimon, and then when attacking, for every 10 total cards in both players' trash the top card of your opponent's security stack, which is pretty nice. And then we've also got 1 copy of Blitz Omni, has the Blitz, unsuspends when digivolving, so you can then swing for game. If an opponent's effect would delete this Digimon or return it to its owner's hand, prevents it from leaving play by trashing a level 6 card in your sources. So really good. Possibly I'm thinking of putting this back up to 2 and taking out the Crimson mode, but I do like having both of them in there for the utility. Then going into our Tamers, we have the Tai from BT1. If you're struggling for a memory tamer in a red deck, just fucking Tai. Put them in. Gives security tap +1 to any red Digimon with 4 or more Digivolution cards. So, that means that, if you've got this as well, you can get that 5th check in with Marsmon, and just go to town. And then we've also got 3 copies of the BT14 Tai, who literally sees no play in its own archetype. This is the only deck I've ever found, apart from maybe, well, technically Ogabon, which is his archetype, that really can take advantage of him. You get the DP boosts, which helps you with beating over other Digimon, but also you get that security, that gaining memory to pass turn back to yourself as well. So not only do you gain memory with the Marsmon effect by virtue of having Tai in play, you then use him to suspend and gain memory from him himself. So he basically gives you half of Marsmon's cost on its own just by being on the field, which is really good. Then the rest of our options: 1 copy of Trident Gaia, deletes the Digimon with the highest DP. If it's got 13,000 DP or more, you trash the top of the security. Just in here to help us if we're being a little bit slow, which sometimes we can be. Crimson Blaze, same reason. Deletes a lot much wider board, but obviously smaller Digimon, -6,000 DP or less, and then they can't play Digimon by effects. And then we've got 3 copies of Red Memory Boost and 3 copies of Offense Training to help us with adding stuff. There's not really any point of us running any of the new stuff like the Garnet Memory Boost or anything like that, because we don't have enough like single color Digimon that aren't red. In fact, everything in this deck is red other than Omnimon, so really no point. But that's the deck. I've tried going through that as quickly as I can, because now we're going to hop into a game, and let's have some gameplay. Why not? Right, we're hopping into a game. This is our 3rd one. So I'm hoping this will be the one. 3rd time lucky, 3rd time's the charm. Right, so we've got a fair few things we need. I think okay. Also, every time we've lost a coin flip, which is really annoying. You guys will not have seen the last 2 because they didn't go well. But ooh, Argomon! Yay! We're not against meta this time. We went against Blue Armor and Purple Hybrid back to back. And Purple Hybrid especially is the worst matchup possible for Marsmon. Just terrible. So hopefully this will go better. Saying that, I don't know as much of what Argomon does. So, it should be interesting. Right. Now, Hatchin Sakutamon. Gonna go into Zubamon. And then go 2 into Bergeramon. And then we'll go 2 into Office Trading. And we will grab Memory Tie. I think we'll leave ourselves in the raising for the minute. I will just play out our Memory Tie. It leaves them on 3, but, we need it at the end of the day. The more Tamers we've got set up, the better. To get Rhythm. Rhythm into Mimi. They've got their own Memory Tamer now. That's fair dues. And then again, I'm going to leave this here because I kind of want with. Yes, I've got the Grapleomon, but I kind of want the Duramon. We'll go here. Depends what we get, I suppose. We can't add Crimson Mode, unfortunately. That's a big oof. But we'll add the Biomon for some more searching. Then let's. I wanted my my Duramon, but I might just have to go into Grapleomon in the raising. Yeah, I bet I'm gonna get it now. Nope, I got Marsmon. That's cool. So no big Legend Arms boosts with this stack. But, you know, we'll move it out. And this might be a longer match than the other ones that we've just done. So we might be able to get into our, like, ideal stack. Hopefully. It's given us something out, so that's good. Get a Digivolve on top of it, so we'll get the memory. That's kind of a shame. Okay. We'll push up. Then we're gonna go. Oh, they're suspended though. Ah, oh, feck. That's bad. Ah, oh, damn it. Oh, we've done it now. We moved up, so we might as well do things. Yeah, well, oh no, I can't do that. Okay, so we're gonna go forward to Marsmon. So we're gonna have to. We'll blitz into there. Then I'm gonna off. Oh, we don't have the egg under that, so we first of all pass turn. An offense here into Birdramon, and then we'll go 3 into which one should we go into? I mean, they're gonna go to 3 anyway. I think we're gonna do a bit of board clearance, and I'm gonna click here. Go under there and delete that. We do gain a memory, but obviously they're going to go through anyway. And they also gain a memory. So we've mitigated that memory gain a bit by deleting that. Out comes the Argo. Well, they're all Argo, to be fair. They're just different stages of Argo. Haha, Argo, fuck yourself. Of course, they want to be deleted, so it's not a very clever rebuttal, let's be honest. Oh no. I think it's going to delete. He's going to delete my Marsmon. Please don't delete my Marsmon. I'm going to delete my Marsmon? Yeah. That's a shame. Hatches in the back. Goes into the rhythm. He's on 15k, so he's bigger than me as well, which is not great. Go gadget Biomon over here. It's getting all of our Biomons apparently. Now the issue, he's got blocker as well, so even if I did try and raid into him, we are going to be in a spot of bother if we evolve up here. Where's he getting the DP boost from, by the way? Is it from argument itself? This is one gets 1,000 DP for every 2 argument. Yeah, okay. We don't have the Sakutamon under here as well. Can you do any more deletion stuff? Doesn't look like it. So I think what I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm going to go 3 into Durarumon. And then I'm going to go... I'm going to plonk one of these under here. I know it's a bit weird to do. But in a cool slice, we've got the ace now as well, which is quite cool. So we may even be able to kill this with our Dynasmon. Okay, they're going in. I guess we're trying it. We're going to try with the Dynas. Gain a memory. Yeah, we're going to go for it. Screw it. I'm going to trash the top. Let's give this -6, which then gives us blocker. We can then block. Boom. Boom, they gain memory. Boom! But, you know, they're gone. Climbing back up. Digisorb, the limited Argomon. In the back. Moves that out. So I guess he could just build up on this one now. Yeah. That's cool. Green deck doing green stuff. Plays out the rhythm for a cost of 1. Okay. And then goes into that. Yeah. That's annoying. Because now my Dynasmon is dead. And he'll get the overflow back as well. Well, we made him to commit a lot. To only go to 1 memory, so... And actually he's on 0 because of the on-deletion, so... If he overcommits and gives us too much stuff, we might be pretty good. This only has... This has 2 unsuspends. Okay, that's bad. He might be dead next turn. So I think we're going to have to do something kind of drastic. We're going to do a search. Getting rid of our... no, one of our Beamons. We'll get rid of one of our Beamons. Do a search. Grab... Got a Marsmon in hand already. I think we're going to grab Zuba Eager. Put the rest on the bottom. We're then going to go 3 into Saberdramon. And then go Smacky Smack. Got Retaliation, so that'll die. Pass his turn, but we would have been dead next turn if we didn't do that, so kinda had to. Issue is that if they get to such a point as where they can kind of recover here, then we're just dead next turn. I thought we might even just be dead this turn. And if they go into... How much does the Argamon cost? The big one? 5. Okay. And so we might not be dead yet, but we're very close to being. In fact, we might even just be dead next turn. So if they go into the big Argamon, do all the unsuspend stuff, they've got 2 bodies, we've got 3 security. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. We'll go 0 into Bio, 2 into Zubariga, and then 3 into Dura. And that's all we can do. So if we live, we might have them. If we die, then we die. Because they've got enough like stuff to mitigate the cost of their Argomon. Because they've got that to go up to 5. Do that, it'll only cost 3 on top of this. Oh, they're going on top of there, okay. That's fair. I think we're dead. We are dead. We are dead. Oh, and it costs 1 less as well. So actually that was the cheapest thing for them to do. It only cost them 2. And they've got the unsuspend ones. They've got 2 rhythms, yeah. Yeah, I think we're a goner unless it's like Crimson Blaze. No, that's not a Crimson Blaze. Not a Crimson Blaze. He's got 1 more unsuspend on this as well. He's being safe, which is that's fair. Not what we need. I need a Crimson Blaze specifically. I need Crimson Blaze specifically. Please, deck. Come on. Give me Crimson Blaze. Give me the Blaze. I don't think we've got it. I think we're dead, unfortunately. Oh! Oh, that's amazing! Oh, we're dead anyway. Damn it! That's so annoying. We're dead anyway. The Mimi. Oh, well, that's annoying. Not the best showing of it, but I think I'm sorry that clutch Crimson Glaze going into into the inevitable death anyway. I think is going to make it onto the channel. So I'm not doing any more gameplay. If you would like to see a more successful turn of this, check out Jack the Champions. It didn't win there either, but at least did everything it wanted to in 1 turn. And yeah, you know, the Marsmon will probably stick around and be somewhere else on the channel at some point. So make sure you keep an eye out on what's going on. But until next time, guys, let me know what other deck profiles you want to see. Like, subscribe, ding that notification bell. We'll see you again. Most likely be something that's actually do with the EX08 this time. Keep it digital.